Hey folks, welcome to Drumard Farm. So this is a map that Cavaliier is working on converting to FS25. So firstly, thank you to him for allowing me to show it off to you guys. And yeah, as a Cavaliier and Monkey Show Modding are working on converting this. They've had permission from one Scudera, one Modding, and Noel to do the conversion. And the reason that they've wanted to convert it is because they played this map a lot in FS17 and they want to play it themselves. This is much more for them a personal project that they can then play themselves, but obviously they're going to release it. It should come to all platforms and give others that play the map in FS17 the opportunity to play the map. Now, I never played FS17, so for me this is a new map. We're going to have a little look around and see what the map is. So it's based on a real working beef farm set in Ireland in County Louth. There are two farms. There is Drumard Farm, which has cows and sheep. This is the farm we're on now. And then there is Drumard Arable Farm, which has pigs on it. We'll go have a look at that. You've in fact seen both of those in the intro. There's a selling area, which has sell points and productions on it. And then there are some forestry areas. There are some cool features. There's automatic lights and gates as you go round the map, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let's have a look. I've started the game on New Farmer, so you'll see what the starting setup is. It's quite a small map in that it doesn't use the full area. I don't know if that's because in FS17 maps were smaller, but probably not a bad thing. So if we just quickly jump out and have a look at the map, you might have seen this from other content creators doing previews anyway. But yeah, you can see that I've got this bigger map area as we scroll around. But then the populated map is this slightly more defined area in the middle. Well, that's the map boundary, and then the buyable area is the area with the numbered fields in it. So there's kind of a map within a map. And I think it's quite cool. And then when you start the game, if you start a new farmer, so you own both farms. So we've got the beef and sheep farm down here, and then the arable farm up here that's got pigs as well. And then the sell point, production point, and I think there's some buy points down here as well is here. But yeah, I just think this it just looks really kind of nice. So just have a quick look round. So here we've got the cow shed. This holds rather a lot of cows. If we just drop down here and I open the dialog box, yeah, so 738 cows. You start off with 50. And then we've got some quite nice features on here. So we've got manure pit here, which is kind of cool. Slurry tank is over the back here, and then built into the farm we've got this little BGA, which is actually the equivalent of a 500 kilowatt base game BGA. And for those that are curious, that will process about 100,000 litres of silage a month, 240,000 litres of manure and slurry a month, and 1,200 litres of chopped sugar beet a month. And you get that when you start. So if we go down to the productions menu, you own this from the beginning. So that's kind of cool. Then over here we've got a water point, we've got a fuel tank, and from watching another map tour, we've got a sell point here. This is the let's turn off flight mode. This is the biomass heating plant sell point, so you can sell your wood related products here. And let's just check what else we can sell here. I know my way around the map, honest. I hate the way they've changed this. So let's just have a quick look at wood chips. So wood chips. I wonder if you can sell straw to them as well. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, you can sell straw as well. So kind of handy, I guess, if you just want to sell straw straight at your farm. Also on the farm, you've got that's actually part of the biomass heating plant by the looks of it. I'm not sure where the slurry trigger is in that case. We've got a bunker silo here as well, so you're pretty well set up for your cows right from the get-go. Maybe that's the slurry pit. Automatic opening gates, as I said, it's kind of cool. Feed trigger here for the cows. Milk trigger there. You might need to put down a manure pit. My apologies for not checking that properly. The gates are so cool. The gates are so cool. And then up here at this farm, we have... so we've got sleep trigger there. And then as we go over here... we've got these. There's some sheep and goats in the garden of this farmhouse. These are not sheep. Oh, is it just sheep? Oh, just sheep. They're not sheep you can interact with. But what we've got here is a spinnery. So you don't own that from the start. You do need to buy it. It's only £19,000. And then just down here off the edge of the farm, there is a dairy. That is also one that you need to buy. But that is only £5,000. And then just over here, sorry, that's the cow barn. Over this side, we've got the sheep pasture, which here, so holds 712 sheep or goats and currently has goats in it. So, yep. So you're kind of well set up starting off for animals and such. From memory, the pig pen doesn't have pigs in it, so you don't start with pigs. It's the only animal you don't start with. There aren't chickens or horses built into the map either. Yeah, it's a really nicely laid out farm. So I didn't play FS17, so I don't know if it's any different to the original layout. Let's jump in the New Holland. So I don't know my way around. So decent number plates as well. That'll get some folks excited. It doesn't bother me quite so much. But let's head. The automatic opening gates is a very nice touch. And then if we check the map, because I've not planned where to head next, if we head straight down this road, so we've got some grass pasture there that we own. Looking very nice. Kind of feels like the countryside, doesn't it? Feels like the countryside. But up here, bear right on what I guess is the main road. Yep. And we can head up to the other yard. We'll have a quick look there. We'll go look at the sell point area, and I think we'll call it a day. But there are forestry areas you can buy as well. Traffic there. Down here into the farm. So this is the second farm. And so we've got pigsty here. I think this holds about 50 pigs, maybe 70 pigs. Let's just jump out and have a little look. 80 pigs. I was wrong with every guess. And then we've got a silo here for storing stuff, a bunch of sheds as well. Some of our starting equipment. I think we've got another silo up here. Maybe this is the takeout point for the silo. I think that's maybe the takeout point. Yeah. Bit of space as well if you want to expand the farm a little bit. Nice collection of sheds. And built into the map, we do have a few sheds that you can place down as well, and they are rather reasonably priced, so very nice if you want to make a few additions to the yard. And you know, you've got the matching ones, so yeah, you can customize things a bit if you would like to, which is kind of cool. And then if we jump out of there, stick flight mode back on, and if we head down here, we have the production and sales area. So it's all kind of in one spot. And if we go to the map, so we have a bakery, farm kiosk, tailor shop, preserved food factory, grain mill, cement factory, oil mill, potato processing plant, carpentry, sell point, another sell point, animal dealer, bale sell point, manure buy point, liquid manure buy point. So, yep, I'm not 100% sure where the store is. We've got a lumber mill there as well, and see a bit of forestry land just there. Let's quickly buy or lease a vehicle. And okay, so the store is just here, so in that area next to the sell points and things. So yeah, kind of cool to see, you know, a map from an older version of the game coming back. I think that was the dairy. Autosave, you are very annoying. Yeah, so that's where the dairy is. Obviously pretty convenient located if you're running the cow farm. So I never played FS17, so nice to get an opportunity to play one of these older maps or see one of these older maps. Currently it's in internal testing with Cavaliier and his friends and testing team, so no ETA on release, but keep your eyes peeled, and yeah, let me know what you think down below.